Hola, Fizz fam. Here we are at the beach. This is my family.
Hola.
There's my wife, aka mi esposa. There's my 13-year-old.
Hola.
There's my 4-year-old. And there's my 6-year-old. Meet the family.
We're at the beach in January. Other people on the beach right now, they've got jumpers on, jackets and t-shirts. But I actually think it's quite good.
Yeah,
In
it's
January.
lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Wow, the sea looks
Koa's
gorgeous.
eating his knee. You right,
Look at
Koa?
the horizon.
You eating your knee?
No, I'm playing with it.
What are you doing?
I'm playing with it.
Oh, okay. You look like you're licking your knee.
Look at the horizon with all the clouds. It's stunning.
Oh yeah, wow. Check this out. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Over there, Gibraltar, where Mia went for a little while,
Yeah.
didn't she? Now she's back.
Why not driving?
Everybody's got visas and having a lovely
But
time.
when you look at it, it doesn't look like there's like a little world there. It looks really weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a very big rock, isn't it? For a rock, it's quite big.
Yeah, it's an interesting place to go to,
Like,
definitely.
normally rocks, they can be like this big or that big, but it's not normally that big.
I don't know if I told the Fizz fam either, but I watched like a YouTube documentary after we left Gibraltar. I wanted to know a bit more about it, and I watched this like 7-year-old documentary showing all what's like inside the rock. They've got
Oh yeah.
all they collect water there for the residents,
Yeah.
and then they reverse osmosis filter it.
And it's full of computers as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it's like all data centers and stuff for online casinos and stuff like that.
We will.
Rock you.
I know, we were thinking that we'd sing that when we had to go to
By the way, you're saying about jumpers. Hang on, hold the Fizz fam. Got a sweatshirt on, haven't I?
Yeah, he's hot. He's like sweating, probably like wishing that you weren't sweating. He hates getting hot and sweaty.
You just never know.
Is anyone else's like boyfriends
Basically,
or
it's
husbands like
freezing
that
in the
or
morning.
dads where they just get really hot and
You
get
can
really
see your
angry?
breath in
Well,
the
not
morning.
angry, but like hate
Like
being hot.
as in 6 a.m. But then by 11, then the sun comes out.
Don't you start freaking out when you get hot? Like when he thinks he's about to sweat, he can't cope with it. Whereas I'm always freezing cold, and I freak out that I'm going to get cold. But then doesn't Dad always freak out that he's about to get hot and sweaty? Like doesn't he? Have you noticed that about him?
I just don't like getting boiling
But then
hot.
like me, you and Mia, the minute we start feeling cold, we're like freaking out, aren't we? Lovely day. Lovely day.
Jacket, should we dip a little toe in?
No.
See what it's like?
Koa, get your monster truck.
Yeah?
Jump in it. Jump, go in it. Go on. Go in, your wiener.
Huh?
Go in it, your wiener.
You go in it, you mean?
No. You're always hot. I'll cool you down. No, don't really. It looks really dangerous. I'm joking. Sorry. Sorry. Be careful. The waves. No. I've just washed my hair today. I can't.
I'll work my way up to it, alright? I'll have to go in a minute.
No, I wouldn't want to do it. I'm only joking. Right, let's look for some shells, Fizz fam. So we are taking a picture of them, okay? I noticed one of these lovely shells. Sienna, look! Oh wow! Can you see that one? That's so pretty. Sea glass! I found some sea glass! They love collecting it. Sometimes these look like toenails, don't they? Oh, look at this one. Look what I found. Look. Look for you and Koa.
Thank you.
I know. I'm really happy with my find. Show Koa.
Here she goes. Nearly went backwards into the sea.
Yeah, I still go for
Oh wow, nice.
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah, and for the first time, and now.
Is it a lot just a case of mentally daring yourself to do it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because the thing is, for ages, yeah, and for the first time, and now.
Is it a lot just a case of mentally daring yourself to do it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because the thing is, for ages, I've been able to do it squatted, and then even when the coach is standing there, and he'll be like, I didn't help you at all. But then as soon as he's not standing there, like, ready to catch me, then I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I either don't end up doing the back handspring, or I stop and then go like that, and then do the back handspring. But yeah, I'm able
Well
to do
done.
it
That
now.
looked really good.
Thank you. Mum, can I have a towel?
On a towel cover. What are you reading, Georgie?
I'm reading this Eat, Feel Fresh, a contemporary plant-based Ayurvedic cookbook. It's really good because there's a lot of recipes in here and they're all vegan and they're really healthy. But I really love all the Ayurvedic focus in this book. So the author, I'm just learning about qualities of foods, like heavy versus hot versus cold, and then subtle versus gross. Now, what do you think that means about food? Subtle versus gross?
I mean,
subtle foods are finely chopped foods, spices and herbs, because they're very tiny. And then gross foods is whole vegetables, roots and tubers.
oh, I see.
Is it when they say gross profit and things like
Yeah,
that? What
yeah,
does
yeah,
that mean?
got it.
Yeah, because you really normally think of gross as disgusting.
Mm.
And I wouldn't think of spices necessarily as being subtle, but I think it's on about the structure as subtle or as gross. It's just saying if you have a lot of finely chopped things, it can cause an imbalance. You've got to balance it out with some large, more. Let me see what I'm saying.
Doesn't that still kind of come into what we learned from that book, The Warrior Diet, years ago then?
Yeah.
About having well, maybe not every, but as many textures and flavors in a meal for satisfaction. So you
a
have
balance.
something sour, something salty, something spicy.
Yeah.
And then you end on something sweet.
Yeah, because if you have too many hard things, it can actually make you quite a rigid person, quite energetically. The food can affect you, and then if you have too many soft things, it can make you a lazy person. If you actually think about it, if you're always having hard foods, perhaps sometimes you might want something soft and comforting to help you relax a little bit, because you're always like that. But then if you have too many soft
things, I don't think
things,
anybody has too many hard foods.
I know, but I'm
us
just saying,
included. We need way more chewy foods. I deliberately chew that mastica gum, so it's
hard foods
really
besides
chewy
structure to the body and mind and balance. So structure to the body, actually chewing hard things can help with your jaw growth and develop a strong jaw.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's nice if you don't feel very well, your body might need something soft.
Soup,
basically if you, we've tried eating raw before, and I just found that eating cold things all the time, I just sometimes like to balance it out with warm things as well. So it's really nice, what you said about our meals, having some raw, some cooked, and a variety of things, a finely chopped salad, and then some big chunky, lightly steamed vegetables, and then if we have a stew, a serve with some soft mashed potato, but then with chunky vegetables and tempeh, balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just having a little read on the beach. It's really nice getting to do this. But this book's really good.
Does it speak about food combining?
Yeah.
Because that's something I would like to learn about. Because even when I was just saying that Warrior Diet thing, I'm saying out loud. I mean, it was literally 10 years ago I read that book, and it's not like we particularly follow it, but just saying that out loud, I'm hang on, wouldn't that just be really bad food combining? Putting all those things together and then just expecting your body to deal with it then.
Well, it's saying when you only eat simple foods all the time here, if you only ate lettuce heads, then you insensitize yourself, and then your body can find it hard to digest. It's basically saying your body will just get so used to that you can't eat anything else.
Desensitize.
Sensitized.
Is that what you mean?
Well, I just read it a minute ago. Hang on, let me find it. So I can't find it now.
So is it Indian cooking in there, or what is it?
It's really helpful.
Where does the term dosha?
Refined sugar. It's all really super clean.
Nice.
Because sometimes Indian food is so flavorful and delicious.
Yeah.
But it can be associated with heavy oil consumption, refined refined sugar. It's all really
nice.
super clean.
Nice.
Because sometimes Indian food is so flavourful and delicious.
Yeah.
But it can be associated with like heavy oil consumption.
Oh, it's absolutely delicious
heavy.
when made in a healthy way, which like 99% of it is not.
Well, it's the
Like if you get takeaways.
it's the takeaway thing,
Yeah.
because they make it for like people normally have a takeaway because they want something very flavourful and a treat and like a bit of an escape, don't they?
Yeah, but I guess it's also cost cutting, like using big, gigantic things of
I
vegetable
can't
oil.
find that section anymore. It's really annoying. I can't find it. I'm like trying to find it, but yeah.
It looks a nice book, isn't it?
It's really good.
colourful.
Yeah, I love it. It's really, really good. So if you wanted to learn about Ayurvedic or want a nice plant-based cookbook, all the recipes in here are like gluten-free and alkaline as well. And
Oh, wow,
it's
nice.
really good. I like it. It's really good. And like for instance, you can make chai bliss balls. I like how she's brought in like her Indian and Ayurvedic like roots into
You're
this
actually
book.
selling it to me. I feel like I want to go through and choose some recipes that I'd love to try.
Golden milk truffles, mung bean brownies, and then look, raw rose and pistachio cheesecake.
Oh, nice.
And then she said the Hindu goddess Lakshmi represented wealth and fertility and was supposedly born from 108 large rose petals and 1,008 small rose petals. This dairy-free cheesecake is an offering to her grace and beauty in gratitude for her fruitful blessings of abundance. So I'm learning a lot from the book, which is really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good. Have you made anything from it yet, or no?
No, I haven't.
All right.
Where is my phone?
Well, maybe you could make something for dinner.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why I brought it to the beach, to
Right,
get
okay,
inspiration
nice.
from it. Koa! Oh, good boy. Koa's been picking up oregano for Mummy to go in our chili. What are you making, Karma?
I'm making a salad. I can always cook for
That
Mum.
looks pretty. Thank you, Karma. Thank you. We've got semi-whole grain rice cooking. I'm making a chili with the suki beans and kidney beans. Some cooked tomato. If you can hear me, sorry, we're just vibing out with this music. What was it called? It's called I Found My Love in Santorini. It's like old money jazz, vintagey summer music. Love it. Koa? Did he just say
You're
stop punching?
punching my butt with that.
Oh, that's not nice.
I didn't do it hard.
And then I'm frying some onions in coconut oil. That's what we used to fry. I'll give you a task in 1 moment, but I actually probably need more oregano than that. I actually need more. So I'm going to fry the onions. I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic,
Ooh.
some green
There's
pepper,
oregano here.
celery. That's basil, some oregano, and then to make a chili, I'm going to add in some cayenne pepper, paprika, smoked paprika, cumin, a bay leaf,
What can I make, Mum?
which I need to add in now. It's very difficult to film. Hang on. Sienna, would you be able to record me, please? Thank you.
I need a tablespoon measure.
Also, I need to add in some red chili. We actually are able to eat spicy food now. Oh my goodness, I'm about to cry.
sorry.
Can't we? We can all have spicy food because Corin
Oui,
can't
oui,
handle
oui,
it now. So I'm just frying that, and then
Are you using a tablespoon measurement? We need to get more herbs.
no,
Because I can't fry
it's
it
gone.
anywhere.
I don't know where it's gone.
Really?
Is it gone in the dishwasher? Is it lost in it?
Sorry.
I've not been able to find that for weeks because I don't understand where it's gone.
really necessary for this recipe. I really need it to actually fry.
Oh no, it's gone. It's
Might
make
be
a
on
chili
top of the
flavour without
oven
a
then.
pre-made chili powder. I don't mean like
Mia, it might be on top of
the
the
chilies.
oven.
Yeah, it might be. Careful, Koa. I don't mean like the ground chili powder where it's just
Yeah, I think when it fries, it really like gets some
Add in some of that.
juiciness out.
some garlic in.
Mia, it might be on top of the oven.
I found it hard to kind of
might be
make
on
a chili
top of the
flavour without
oven
a
then.
pre-made chili powder. I don't mean like
Mia, it might be on top of
the
the
chilies.
oven.
Yeah, it might be. Careful, Koa. I don't mean like the ground chili powder where it's just pure chili. I mean like chili con carne. I know we're making chili sin carne. I'm going to tell you in a minute, Koa, but it's a mixture of like paprika and chili and cumin and then oregano. I think that's like the key spices for it, really. And luckily we've got fresh oregano in the garden, which Koa's been very good and been picking. So I'm really excited to show you this. But at the weekends we've been having chili night, haven't we, Sienna?
Yeah.
Sienna's going to make a nice creamy, like sour cream sauce to go with
Yeah.
that. And then
Oh,
we've got some mini,
yay.
corn tortillas. But Mia is making the dessert. Like, do you want to go and just show the Fizz fam?
What are you
So I'm
making?
gonna make an apple pie. Mum just came home and she was like, Mia, can you make apple pie? And I was like, sure.
Yeah, we were talking about it at the beach, like
Yeah.
how a warm like apple pie where it's all like you know
That sounds
got
really
the
nice. So look,
stewed
we've got all
apples.
these nice apples.
Also, the apples need using up.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good apple pie. I
I'm
never made this
excited.
recipe before, I'm just following it offline. It's from Chocolate Covered Katie.
Cool.
But do you think you could help me put a little bit of water in this?
Of course.
Like 1 teaspoon, but very carefully.
I'll have to pause.
How are you getting on?
Good. There's actually not as much. Oh, I forgot about these plants here. There's not as much lettuce as there been before.
Well, it needs more time, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we have been picking it a little
I mean,
bit.
what we do have these giant leaves here.
Yeah, but
We could eat them.
what will we do with them?
Eat them.
Raw.
Yeah, and then we've got this kale.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah, I
look.
guess, we could do that.
Look at this one. Yeah, we can have that as well.
Yeah, because this is kind of the max the plants can give, I think. Yeah, that's a big leaf there.
Got lots of celery there. That kale, that
Yeah,
looks
I need to
amazing.
get a little bit more parsley for a sour cream dip.
Mm. Thanks, Sienna. It's nice getting out here and collecting all the veg, isn't it? And the herbs.
Yeah, it's fun.
Guys, we're thinking of getting a couple more of these. We want to get some fruit, don't we? Because we've got lots of
Yeah.
greens, as you can see.
We've got some
And
strawberry
herbs.
plants here, but they're not really
Yeah.
growing very fast.
But they're not going to be ready until the summer.
No.
Strawberries are a summer fruit, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, will they even be fully grown? Like,
Yeah.
big enough to produce? Oh, actually, no, look, there's a
The
flower.
flowers, because you know what flowers turn into.
Yeah, they turn into the fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like the, you know,
Good
the
spot.
top bit. Oh,
The stem.
oh, maybe they will be ready by the summer then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I can't wait to.
I mean, we should try some of these out of these before they we don't get to eat them because they're
Yeah.
gonna, you know, degrade, whatever you
They
call
feel
it.
so like thick.
I know.
Like I feel like you know
Like
you get
rubbery.
apple skin handbags. Like I can imagine
Rubbery.
you get like vegan kale
Listen to this.
leather. Like it almost doesn't feel like it's edible.
No. You do have to chomp on it, don't you?
Yeah.
I feel like, has Dad watered these today?
I don't know.
Right, that is a good little.
A little selection. Oh, it's got loads of like. So. Nice.
I've made these.
Wow.
I helped colour a little
really
bit with
pretty.
the guacamole, but he mashed it himself, didn't you?
Oh, good boy and girl. Well done. You actually made our
And we
dinner.
picked all the greens from the garden, and we also picked the
They literally did this all by themselves. I'm not joking, Fizz fam.
yeah, all by
Well
myself.
done.
I helped colour a little bit, and he popped some salt and pepper in this.
Do you want to take that upstairs and we need to
Yeah.
start laying the table
Yeah,
now?
I put some salt in here.
We can't
well.
have chili without guacamole, can we? Well
Nice.
done. Thank you. How you getting on with your apple pie?
Pretty good. I'm preparing the apples now.
And then Sienna's got us some lettuce, Mia. We've got to hold back with this. Look, this is how much I normally eat just by myself.
Yeah. Usually there's like big overflowing mountains, and there wasn't so much today.
And then,
Like if I'd picked any more than that, I would have just picked it. Like I would have just been picking the whole plant. But yeah, I made a little sour cream with lime in it.
yeah, good. Let's check on the chili. Oh, I need to top it up.
Ooh, that looks bubbling. Can't wait.
I'm really happy with how this has come out. So this is a 2-bean chili con carne or sin carne, because con carne means with meat in Spanish, so it's sin carne, no meat. And I'm really happy because I've used kidney beans in it. Kidney beans are usually in the meat version, but then I've also used azuki beans, and then it's provided this really nice texture of almost like there is minced meat in it, because we don't like using the fake meats. We just prefer using the whole food ingredients. And I don't know if you can tell, Dan, but doesn't that kind of look a bit like there's texture in it, because what I
Looks
like
very
about cooking
hearty.
vegan food is that I want there to be texture. I want it to have loads of substance to it, loads of fats and proteins and loads of flavor, because sometimes with vegan food, when you first start eating it, if you're used to meat, there can just be like, you don't want to just be making something really bland and not hearty. So I've wanted to have this with so much flavor in it. And my secret ingredients to my chilies is cacao powder and then also agave, which are kind of like Tex-Mex ingredients. Well, cacao and agave are from that Mexican Texas region. So it's kind of a little bit like, I used to call it like a Mayan chili, even though I don't know what I'm making up. But I think when we were in Mexico, there was some dishes called mole where it had cacao in it.
Oh yeah, there was. Can you
so-
remember that, Sienna?
Remember
She wasn't
cacao.
listening.
No. Oh,
No, she
don't
wasn't
worry.
listening.
Don't worry.
So anyway, there's also carrots in it and celery. They give it a nice sort of flavour, umami flavour in it. And I told you what other ingredients I put in it, but it's come out really good. And there's some green pepper in it as well. Then Karma made this salad, what you already saw.
And come make the cooking.
And
Yeah,
I'm
nice,
not
well
joking.
done.
They literally made it from scratch down. Then we've
Well
got
done.
the tortillas, which are corn ones. We don't have wheat ones. The corn ones are actually traditional anyway. We actually made these by hand in Mexico, didn't we?
did, yeah.
Stayed with a Mayan
In
family,
Mexico.
and they taught us how to make them outside in their
Yeah,
garden.
an animal sanctuary.
It was lovely. Then we've got the semi-whole grain rice. I'm really glad that you can find semi-whole grain rice. It's really good because you get a bit of the best of both worlds. Because I like the taste of white rice, but I also like the nutrients of whole grain. Then some freshly picked lettuce from the garden, what Sienna got, and then Sienna made a lovely creamy, cooling like sour cream dip with soya Greek yogurt.
Nice.
And then, we haven't got our new salt. We need to. I'll go downstairs and get that. We've got some new
Grey salt.
grey salt. Yeah, we call it grey salt. But
Celtic
I'm
salt.
so excited for you guys to try this. I think it looks really, really good. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep notes of that bean combo. It's really good. If you can't find azuki beans, I guess just finding some small little round beans, so maybe haricot beans. They're white. They're not dark. So I think the darker beans, the better. Black beans.
Yeah, I was going to say
Black beans, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black
because
beans
it's
are
nice
good.
using dark beans, and it kind of looks like replicating the rich colours of.
By the way, is
cotton candy.
azuki and adzuki the same bean?
Azuki and adzuki are the same bean, but
Are
you know,
they?
like how dal is spelled different ways.
Right, yeah,
I mean,
got
I'm saying it in the way it was on the packet. It was azuki, so maybe in
But
Spanish
some places
it's
say
azuki.
adzuki,
Yeah,
don't they?
and
Yeah.
azuki beans are actually from China. It's a Chinese bean, and they're really, really good for you.
Right.
I
Okay.
can remember learning about them from Julie
learnt
McKeith when I was a
something new then.
teenager. They're really good if you suffer from water infections, apparently. I don't know what nutrient is in them to help with that. But, I mean, all vegetables and beans and things are really good for you. But some have more properties
There's carrot in
than others. Yeah, they put carrot and everything. They had such a good time making that, bless them. Like, I just let them get on with it. They're using table knives, not sharp knives. And anything they want. Did you cut the lemon up for them, or did they hack into that
I
themselves?
cut the lemon up.
So they cut the lemon up. Apart from that, they literally even cut the carrot up and the avocado and everything.
Nice.
And then there wasn't that much mess either. Mia, I can't believe you made this. And this is Darren's homemade ice cream as well. Oh my goodness, what a treat. Homemade ice cream out of frozen organic bananas and some organic soya yogurt and some organic protein powder. And then Mia's made this out of organic apples and coconut oil.
Yeah, it's coconut oil
May I have a bit
and
more?
coconut sugar and maple syrup only. Yeah,
I
feel
looked
like
a
this
weird
crust
pie to
has
begin
come
with.
out
I
really
did
good.
doubt it a little bit. I was like, why does it look like... It looked like a hybrid of a pie and a crumble, but I actually quite like the different textures. You knew what you wanted.
I think it was just the ratios. Were a bit weird. I think also because I did it in a rectangular dish, is what kind of threw it
Oh,
off.
thank
You're not
you,
meant
Mia.
to.